to prove that he might be the best player in the world right now as far as the understanding of how to really utilize this kit from the KO moment into moment. Peak coming up mid though, as pressed around the corner of Pizza. JohnOlsen will find first blood here in this grand final. Jump around the side, you can see that Seoldam, he's trying to trade it back. He does quite a bit of damage, taking JohnOlsen down to 4 HP. He's not able to finish the kill, so still going to be 5 members standing here is Astell. He can't out-trade this low jet. He ends up falling as the headshot comes through off the Ghost. That's a full sense now, moving into the B site. 10 will find a nice little pick off, and Meiy back over on the site will take down PTC, takes down SuperBusS. And suddenly it's a 2v2 with a health advantage in the hands of Northeption. The 10 will fall. There's quite a bit of damage to Lammy before he does so. And Meiy holding on to this spike, just going to be looking to see if he can line up a shock dart, find a kill. He cannot, still holds on to yet another. Running out of time, full sense has to try to push into the site, but it seems like Meiy, with his heroics, might just have been able to turn this one around. 74 HP and a dream. He cannot land the shot. It's called online. JohnOlsen poking out very aggressively here in mid. Lammy going to be good for one, takes out Meiy, but then does fall. Nice aggression here out of the mid side from Northeption to find a couple picks, but they will lose Astell in the back end. This is just going to be value for them as far as the eco is concerned. Spectre is going to be recovered as well. Now have a little bit more of a fighting chance, but with Astell down, they have no way to heal up the wounded members. Now have to try to retake the site 3v3 with just 2 Spectres in hand.
Not a bad pickup here at all for them. They're going to be delayed a bit by this Nanoswarm, but they're do a good job playing off their utility to get these guns into this attempt on this retake. They have a really good shot here. A little bit of pre-fire going to come down. Gravity Well to buy even more time for Northeption. Let's see if they can lock this down.
Go ahead, throw down that cloud burst, jump around the side. Drop down comes in from 10. He's going to take quite a bit of damage though. ChAlalala just helping to spray him down through the wall.
Get 2 members identified here for Northeption. Let's see what their play is going to be on the back of that.
So far, it's to just continue playing it out slowly. JohnOlsen taking a quick check around the corner. Guiding light, not going to get the blind. Didn't make it into B main. So they at least know that they haven't pushed out yet, but they're starting to wrap around the side. JohnOlsen going to be coming down. Seoldam watching the angle. One behind the box. Just looking at these stars set up. Dart goes up over the top. That's going to be the null command coming out, just trying to deny any of the utility away. And Seoldam, yep, he's not going to be able to tread tailwind out of that position. Astell will cut down 2, though. JohnOlsen, now he flips over to the side and finds Lammy on top of all of it. It's all on SuperBusS, making his way up through market. But, I mean, you can see the positioning here. Around the side of Northeption, they are very well aware as far as his location. Going to fall. Obviously, wasn't going to be seeing him get picked up and an opportunity to use it in this round. See, for now, everybody grouped up outside of B lobby. 10 has moved up very aggressively. Vandal in hand, so the multi-person push comes in. Spray control would have to be through the roof in order for him to be able to pull this off and get a couple kills. See if he's going to be able to make it happen. Goes for the push, and it's instantly going to fall apart. He gets cut down. Only finds a little bit of damage there on the JohnOlsen. Will send him to 77, counting the armor.
Usually 10 is a little bit better playing off of his utility, but this time he tries to play off the Sova utility from Meiy. Meiy now going to peek this corner, get shut right down by JohnOlsen.
Yeah, JohnOlsen finding these openings. Full sense now. Going to feel very comfortable moving into this B site. Know that all the Killjoy utility is going to be absolutely worthless. Will tailwind in, gets the switch. 2 from Alley, 1 from Market. Oh, Trick from Zero just pushes straight out to the top of Market, manages to find that headshot, and JohnOlsen, he is going to clean up and aim up. Right now, it's very much just been the JohnOlsen show. We've yet to see PTC have to get involved. The rounds just haven't been lasting long enough. Seoldam will manage to find one, opens things up with Blade Storm. Just manage to get Lammy in the head, but takes quite a bit of damage. Has to get the healing out from Astell to go ahead and be prepared to re-aggress. Door gets shut over on A. ChAlalala, did he spot him? The answer is no, but it doesn't matter. Seoldam whiffs on the knives. Will get cut down. Very nice pickup there. Was that a full sense as they managed to tie up the numbers? It's going to be the lockdown now placed out in A main. They know that they're going to be coming in from behind. ChAlalala trying to buy some time for this lockdown to actually go off. They're pushing in to try to get the destroy on it. They will manage to do so. Nanoswarm for now just going to be holding them at bay. Back over towards Gelato. Now the fragment as well to just keep gated out of this spot. Meiy makes his way onto the site, finds a headshot on the JohnOlsen, takes out ChAlalala, but then will fall to SuperBusS as PTC cleans up 10. Sugar0 starts making his way in. They know that there's one still back in wide. We'll see if PTC can find any additional value, but Sugar0 just fearlessly charges in, Bulldog in hand, gets that headshot off, but they can, yeah, for sure they have Astell, managing to stay alive, hold on to a weapon as well, so nice little cherry on top for them, but do want to start, kind of putting their foot down here, picking up some more rounds. Meiy over on the side, gonna be spraying through it. Oh, he gets PTC, he gets Lammy. Both of them falling as the headshots come flying in from the Odin. And this is something that you just have to anticipate when you're gonna be playing attack on Ascent, when there's a Sova on the enemy team. This has been a set play for so many teams for so very long in this game. And Meiy, he just plays it out perfectly.
And this is something I would have liked to have seen from intro. It was something that was lacking yesterday was those LMGs. Yeah. Meiy's going to pick up his third there. Yeah, this should be SuperBusS going down here in a second.
SuperBusS this fall as Astell will pick up two. ChAlalala going to be the last. DC makes his way down mid towards Boiler. What with 10 lurking over just outside of window. Cloudburst thrown down. Seoldam going to be pulling back over towards spawn. Operator at the readies, trying to see if anyone swings out wide enough. We'll just go for the push instead, and actually Lammy's going to get caught off guard. Dart will get cleaned out, but damage is already dealt there. Now without that Sova, things become a bit more dire for Full Sense to try to get themselves out onto a site. JohnOlsen just going to be clearing out the Trailblazer. Another operator shot flying through. Seems like he might just be able to make it out, but that is going to be the null command now popped, making their way in onto the A site. PTC just going to be making sure that 10 cannot try to use that lockdown for a little bit longer here. Going to have to wait out that ultimate. Do see the Cosmic Divide, however, get called in. SuperBusS going to lay down cover, block off Heaven, make it just a bit more difficult for them to try to push in. Blind comes out, PTC goes straight in off the back of that right-click lob in, finds a kill. Lockdown starting to roll out. Seems like they're not going to be able to try to destroy this, so everybody from Full Sense has to pile in towards Wine.
Well, you saw that they didn't catch him. They didn't catch 10 with that 0 point, so they're gonna have to play this back. Sugar0 is gonna trade out. It's a 3v3 though. Stealth diffusing.
Yeah, they are just going to be holding this one down, but PTC manages to spray through. He picks up a fourth kill. Now he's going to be on pace for the ace. He comes charging in, and he's going to have it. They shut down Soul.
Up here, being cagey, not taking any damage in that exchange. Just a really nice kind of the little things here for this Astra.
Clear out the turret. Nanoswarm down in case somebody's playing close and a little cubby, but not going to be finding too much damage. Seoldam will find SuperBusS in the meantime. Wrapped all the way through Gelato, got to top mid, caught him, making his way over towards Boiler. JohnOlsen, though, pushes into the Nebula, manages to find Sugar0. Gets rid of the enemy Astra, and you can see here 10 not going to be prepared. Got caught there by the blind just slightly, then gets finished off by ChAlalala. JohnOlsen will find Meiy. 2 members left remaining now as Seoldam tries to make his way through Market, is waiting for Astell to maybe push up through B lobby. We'll see if they actually want to commit to this retake or try to hold on to some weapons. John's going to whip, don't manage to catch JohnOlsen there. So still going to have 3 members occupying the site. With Lammy all the way back in the alleyway. JohnOlsen will find him.
Feels the pressure and they're able to bust in at the right time before Seoldam's long rotation, like you were pointing out, was really able to come into full effect. Very good timing from them, very good senses on their backs. ChAlalala is going to try to poke out with his turret. Not going to happen. JohnOlsen? Hello?
JohnOlsen manages to find 2 before getting taken down by Sugar0, but it's still so much value. Seems like Seoldam will be able to recover a weapon there. Astell. Does he want to push up the back of the door? No, they won't be able to make it through in time. Just going to be using one of the guiding lights to try to slow them up getting onto the site, but here they are. Now going to be a 3v4. Sheriff at hand for Astell. See if he can click any skulls. Sugar0 is another chunk of damage. The healing's been all used up. Only gets him back up to 59. Drop down from Seoldam will be good for 1, but PTC and SuperBusS have the crossfire. Go ahead and finish off him and Sugar0. And now it is just on this guy with the Sheriff to see what damage he could possibly deal. Seems like, the opportunity of being able to win out this round to get that spike defuse off to Far Cry hope, if not impossible. Any value that he could possibly find would be nice, but unfortunately, it's not the most impactful game. Saw him get, a season kill in the last Blade Storm, and he's not going to get anything this time. JohnOlsen, he strikes him down out of the sky. Very nicely done there with the operator.
Get out of my way!
It's yet another rough look here for the side of Northeption. Start off around Bladestorm now going to be popped by JohnOlsen, just so he has a little bit of a backup in case he gets into a dicey situation with that operator. And just go ahead and swap over to the knives. Push out from 10 though. Will get involved. It's been a fairly quiet game for him. Gets a nice headshot to take Lammy off the board, evening up the numbers.
Well, it's just kind of the Astra watching A right now. You do have one over in Garden with Astell, but right now they're going to be able to cut this side off pretty easily here on this end. Execute. Not much that really Northeption could do, except for Astell somehow gets PTC. Hello? I thought there was a smoke there.
Oh, but SuperBusS, he pushes just out of the nebula. Does manage to get sniped by JohnOlsen. Astell will find SuperBusS on the cross there. They actually get the pickup, putting PTC back into the fight, and as he steps up here, gets on his feet, he will pistol. He'll be heavily grouped up right now. 3 members over towards that'd be lobby. We'll see the pullback coming in from JohnOlsen. Gets himself situated over in Pizza, and he's going to find an opening kill. Pushes right back out, peeks mid. We'll find Meiy. Finishes him just slightly through the wall.
One down.
A couple shots come out though, and Seoldam will find Lammy. So yet again, going to be a bit of a 1-for-1. Both the Sovas now down on either side. Push through as the alarm bot gets cleaned up. They'll make their way over in towards the B site. JohnOlsen, he wants to push the smoke. You can see it here. The timing might be good. He will get 10 right there in the back of the skull. PTC, however, going to be taken down. They force the tailwind out. JohnOlsen falls down to 60 HP. This becomes an absolute slaughter. A SuperBusS will find one, but they get cleaned up. 2v1. So he needs to do a bit more. SuperBusS, I mean, one tap from this Ghost will finish him off, then just needs to deal with Seoldam. If he could do that, it'll be the clutch coming in, and one step closer to closing out map 1 here for the side of Full Sense.
Well, SuperBusS, he's got a real good chance. There's not much other than the boats here that they can really play off of. Not much utility left at all here for Northeption, so SuperBusS just has to be careful. He's got to check his angles if they can find the right time to come around. SuperBusS super weak. See if he can get in here and get it done. One!
That's one headshot. Can he turn back around? Oh, he gets a couple shots into Seoldam, but it's not going to be enough to finish.
Just a really nice round here from Northeption. It's a close one, but it's a solid one, and this is what I've really liked about this team is there's great discipline all around.
They managed to get the drone shot in, but they can't push up behind it fast enough to finish him off. Well, they had some vision. Push in, Lammy will be good for 1. Strikes on Seoldam with that share before falling, but it's 2 kills to the side of Northeption. But again, any damage realistically that Full Sense can do here on this round is going to be nice, but PTC is going to be caught off guard as Astell lurks inside of Market. ChAlalala playing around the back of alley. Looking to see if he can catch anybody. Crossing over in towards the site, but Northeption, they already have all the members that they want in sight there. Still just going to be sitting here at Market Steps to push around the back, though. They cause a little bit of a distraction. SuperBusS manages to push out, find that elimination with a recovered Spectre. See what else he can get done. Wrapping over towards left side. And just clear out the alarm bot. Cannot catch anybody else on the drop down.
Turret out.
Third set up here, left side ramp. Does get cleared quickly by 10. Breaking this position is going to prove to be so very difficult, but if they can pull it off Full Sense, they might just break the spirits of Northeption. Push out, they're trying to exit. Will be good for 1. ChAlalala lines up another, and it's a little punish. We'll see if he's going to manage to get any heals from Astell, who's currently playing back towards Gelato and attacker spawn. He's going to pick up the spike and actually rotate around, so it seems like it will be a B hit. Lockdown does get used. Nobody going to be in the site itself. So if they can pop in Nebula over towards Alley, that'll give them enough cover to go ahead and move through here.
30 seconds left.
Take a little bit of spam through that smoke, try to find a lucky connection. Lammy, oh, somehow not going to get the jump on SuperBusS. He just pushes through, manages to stabilize his aim a little bit faster, finds that kill, and I mean, you have to keep in mind, he was already tagged up. He loses 40 more HP off of where he was at as 10 looks to hold down Market. Pops the turret out. He'll drop down, get sucked away below staircase here. Full Sense. 2 low HP members. SuperBusS going to be good for 1, but Seoldam will finish him off. Seems like this should very much be Northeption taking the round win. Astell finds JohnOlsen, and the odds of them being able to close this out just dwindle down to less and less. PTC going to make his exit, as does ChAlalala, all the way back over into the defender spawn. All members pushing up towards him as PTC will get caught though. They're on the hunt, and if they can get rid of this weapon, it would be huge for them. He manages to find one, lines up a second. Good damage being dealt here by the full sense Killjoy, and you can see Astell.
Take a wild guess that he's able to, really, get away with those plays because of his ability to just flick onto stuff like an absolute monster.
It's absolutely insane. Aggressive push though, speaking of insane, JohnOlsen still looking to push the envelope, and it's gonna pay off. He finds Astell. He's not really able to pull back fast enough, doesn't have anyone there to back him up. He's playing alone, and he's identified by full sense. They know he likes to play up there, lurk around Gelato, and they get that punish. Chala as well, spotting 10, and Meiy gonna be caught with bow in hand. Will still manage to make that a little bit of a trade-off as the rest of the squad pushes up, gets himself over towards defender spawn. SuperBusS in the vicinity, manages to catch one, catches two, and
Not
thinking about where exactly they want to go. He'll hold on to some extra cash, just has the classic to back this up. Thought maybe we would see him go for the shorty, as we have seen so many times, but it's just going to be sticking it out. Okay, Cosmic Divide used by Sugar Zero. Flashbang comes out, but all PTC will get struck down. Was the right click. That's okay, because Seoldam manages to go ahead and scoop up that Phantom. Meiy looking to play around the side, jumps up, finds one, and the immediate pullback comes in from Meiy. Says, yeah, I don't want to take that duel. Waits for Seoldam to make his way around the other side. They get the elimination, opening up the B site. Now going to be in a 4v3 as they look to go ahead and move up 2 rounds yet again. Astell is going to be lurking, tucked away inside of Pizza. Doesn't go for the trigger discipline play. Does manage to find SuperBusS, but JohnOlsen quickly turns it around, and now ChAlalala will find Meiy, but cleanup comes through in just a blink of an eye. Try to get that lockdown up for this round, but seems like they're not too concerned about his ability to get a kill in this. So yeah, well, they don't have to over-aggress. Let's try to get the Seekers up instead. Always interesting to see the teams kind of shift their priorities as far as what ults they want to try to get up. Bladestorm out, but only going to be able to land a couple of knives, just 1 too shy there. Seoldam will live with 33 HP and can get topped up by the Resident Sky player.
This is Northeption just doing their great homework here at Achilios. Like, they know that they love, that Full Sense loves to push out of short A like that, so they wait far enough back that they're going to be the ones who have the ability to hold the angle on the push out from Full Sense. So we saw Damwon Kia get caught many times yesterday trying to push that angle, and Full Sense just wrecked him. And this time around, it's Northeption who's able to get good reads on the tendencies of Full Sense.
Yeah, it seems like they made a bit of a flow chart there as far as where JohnOlsen likes to rotate to. We see round over round, he's playing in different positions. They managed to catch him. PTC up top though, spraying down through the smokes. Will find Meiy, SuperBusS, as well as Chala doing quite a significant amount of damage as well.
To fall apart into the second half of that's just what Full Sense loves to do. They love to bait you into this door, but oh, he's gonna get caught in his own gravity well. Oh no.
Fantastically done. Gravity Well is just going to slurp him up. And yeah, mentioned Seoldam not using the shorty before. This time he's got it. Says thank you. Manages to get that kill, get a weapon online. 10 as well with a nice little lurk. He's playing back behind the generator here in mid. He will get picked off.
No,
Looked
this
like
is
JohnOlsen
still...
killed him with some mind bullets.
I think so, yeah. That felt like... it's telekinesis, Kyle.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
But yeah, this is just pretty good here. Oh my god, Seoldam is so fast and able to get up there, completely bamboozles LAMMYSNAX. He does get shut down by Astell, but never even saw it. Is going to be lockdown from ChAlalala? Yes.
Okay, he's going to pop this. But Hunter's Fury, oh Meiy! Caught JohnOlsen, killing him off as that Hunter's Fury comes out. Lockdown still destroyed. Push out into tree. Nice snap from Astell. Gets right in on top of Chala's head with that reticle. Finishes him off, and now it's going to be JohnOlsen. All on his lonesome, blinded days. The push comes in. Astell
so good there. Let's see if they can crack another one, because Northeption, man, they have been so good today on these ecos. That's what, 2 that they've basically won, where they have been on the gun disadvantage. They're crazy with these sheriffs as well. 10 has been nuts.
Yeah. Both these teams have had fantastic ecos, at least dealing damage, if not winning the rounds. Down, that's a major disadvantage for the side of Full Sense, and now SuperBusS. Down, that's a major disadvantage for the side of Full Sense, and now SuperBusS joins him in the grave.
You should run.
Fury cutting across, doesn't manage to find anything, and now this time it's going to be 10's turn to pop that lockdown. Throws it right in. And hell, there's just no way to clear this one out. You have to pull back. Seoldam gets himself up into heaven, just scouting out, trying to spot. Sees that no one's been detained, so they know roughly around where the members of Full Sense have exited, but they're making the full exit. They know that they cannot try to get back into this site now versus 5. They need to hold out onto these weapons and then try to run it back 3 rounds consecutively to push us into OT.
The story of this map for me, for Northeption, is discipline. I mean, they're just finding great opportunities to use their ultimates. They wait for the Hunter's Fury to go down, and immediately Ten's reaction, once again, has been great with his lockdown. His senses are so good. He knows how to avoid the anti-utility from FS to get his own utility into place. Of course, he hits a great shot with the Vandal to open things up. Northeption, once you clear out one angle, either, oh my god, they're going to finish off boats. Lammy, at least with the Odin, gets one, but jeez Louise, they do even more damage here. Northeption, man, they are just
and it seems like the move up, down mid, onto Boiler might be the play here from Full Sense, so might be able to find some value with it.
Well, that early 0 point gives a lot of information, and Northeption realizes it, and they put some firing down to make sure that there's nobody trying to peek them from mid to play off that information. So, again, the discipline from Northeption is very, very good. This knife isn't going to get anything. They're playing just back off. They know these angles, that PTC. They've seen enough of this now that they know where he likes to throw these knives, and they're keeping themselves distance from it to not give away their positioning. It's so, so smart.
Trailblazer didn't turn at all, so I don't think they knew that JohnOlsen was there, but Astell, he still reacts accordingly. Gets that kill. The push out comes in right as he drops down to safety behind the staircase.
30 seconds left.
And they can call out comes through. He says, hey, I'm a little bit pinned. I can't move out of this position. So the Nebula comes up to keep him protected. Cosmic Divides now coming out, cutting across the map. To make things difficult for the other squad. ChAlalala will find a nice kill though. The 10 goes down. Seoldam, however, pushes in, manages to get that punish. Blades come out. He just wants to get this right click, and he will. Lammy has fallen. It's now going to be just 1v4 to try to keep the map going. The shorty comes out at range. Seoldam is absolutely insane.